All right, guys, what is going on? Welcome back. LL here, host of the Handmade and Beyond podcast, leader of the Handmade and Beyond community. I wanted to provide you with another really good how-to video on something that a lot of you guys struggle with, which is variations. So this one, I'm going to do a clothing variation to help you guys out. So this is going to be a demo walkthrough here to give you the step-by-step instructions on setting up variations if you sell clothing, which this will be good if you sell anything. You can still apply these same things, but I'm going to do clothing. So the first thing that you have to do is do the category, because you can't set up variations without doing a category. So we're just going to do women's clothing. And then it's going to give you a couple of related categories. We're just going to do t-shirts, tops, and tees. And you can see the subcategories: clothing, unisex adult clothing, tops and tees, t-shirts. Just make sure that what the sub things are that are applying. So this is more of a unisex, which includes men's and women's, which is fine. That's what I want. You can do the size, which I'm not going to choose a size scale because it's unisex. All right, so let's scroll down to the actual variation section. And we're going to simply do add variations. So here's where you choose a variation type. They have pre-populated ones in here, or at the very bottom, they have create new variation. So whatever you want to do, if you want to call this something different, rename it slightly, you can do the create new variation, which I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's at the very, very bottom. Otherwise, you can use a pre-populated variation, which makes it easy. So we're just going to do with clothing. Usually it comes down to two variations: size and color. So that's what we're going to stick with today. So we're going to do size, and then it has a scale if we want to do a particular scale. So this is defaulted to men's because it's unisex, which is usually pretty close to men's sizes. So that's fine. If I didn't want it to default to men's, I would just do a custom variation name and just call it size, and then it wouldn't give me that default. So we're going to do size options. So whatever sizes apply to you, you can do one of your own if you want to call this something different. So you can also customize it this way. So if I don't want to say, if it's unisex, I probably don't want it to say small men's, medium men's, large men's. I would probably do create a new option and just do small, medium, large, or like small unisex, medium unisex, something like that. But for the sense of ease, I'm just going to use what they have here. We're just going to do small, medium, large, XL, and then if you want to offer 2X. So I'm going to show you how to change the prices for each size, because the price usually isn't the same for 2X as it is for XL and the rest. It's a little bit more expensive. So over here on the left, it has prices vary for each size. So I'm going to click that and I'll show you how that applies later on. So that's a good way to change pricing for specific variations, which you can apply to other niches as well. You know, like jewelry, if you sell gold and silver and bronze, those are different prices. All right, so we're going to do a second variation. Now that we've got our sizes in there, we're going to do primary color. So it's already populated in here. And we can change, we can add what they have here, or at the bottom it has create new option. Sometimes they don't have the color that you want, so you want to do a new option. So we're just going to do, so they have blue. We're just going to do create new option, and we're going to do royal blue because I want to be a little bit more specific. Plus, I want to show you guys how to do a manual one. So add that, and then we're just going to use pre-populated ones in here. We're going to do red. And then we're going to do green to make it easy. And the prices are the same, so I'm not going to choose this. I'm not going to get that granular, but you can change prices for these as well. Save and continue. And here's where you see it has specific price options. So it's primary color. It's going to be the same price no matter what. But for sizes, it's changing the price. So I'm going to do $25. You can do it individually, or you can just do it this way and do update price. Save and continue, and I'll do it for all of them. Then you just change. We're going to change the 2X to $27, and that's it. So when they do the drop down, it's probably not going to let me preview it, but I got to fill out the rest of the stuff. But they'll have two drop downs. The first is going to be for the size, And then if they hit 2x, it'll increase the price. And then the second drop down is going to be the colors, which is not going to change the price. So that's how you set up 2 variations for size and color for clothing. So you can do the same thing if you do size here, and then maybe you have a specific design, like if you're selling dresses, you have a specific design that you want to do here, or a specific style. You can do the same thing, size and style, however you guys want to set that up. But that's an easy way to set up the variations, and you can customize it to however you want to customize it. If you guys need more help, resources to start, build, and grow your Etsy business, make sure to check out handmadeandbeyond.com.